Alfie and I are at the Clyde-Merchill Regional Park. And I think I was wrong about this place. Last night I got here and I thought it looked a bit run down. And actually, you know what, the drive in did seem a bit, well, I'll judge it when I go for my run later. I planned 9.5 miles. But that's the boating lake. It certainly is very peaceful. It was a very peaceful night. And it was fairly quiet. I mean, there's a plane overhead now, but obviously you don't get many of those these days, so you don't really hear them very much. There's no road noise, which is nice. I mean, this bit here is a bit commercial, industrial, I suppose, but that's just where they're storing all the boats. There was a lot of people on this boating lake yesterday, kayaking and rowing. So yeah, it was a peaceful night. I ran my generator for about an hour to get the fridge cool. I was trying to see if I can kickstart it off to get the temperature down so that the gas will maintain it, and no, it didn't. I left it on the gas all night, and even empty, which I took the food out of it and put it in a cool bag. It was suggested to cool the fridge down empty, so I tried that, and no, it was still warm this morning. So I don't know what's wrong with my fridge. I'm going to get the van estimated for the accident repair next week, and with a bit of luck they'll accept that maybe the accident has damaged a pipe, and maybe they'll either repair it or replace the fridge, which would be handy. So yeah, so that's where we are today. So taking Alfie for a walk. It's only 2.5 miles if he ever gets his finger out. See, everything he passes, got a wee on it. It's my job. He was good. He was nice and cozy last night. Another pug walked by this morning, and he got out of bed. I showed him the pug out the window, and then he got up on the table and started crying. But I wasn't ready to go outside, so he couldn't go play. So this is called Castle Semple. I don't know if there's an actual castle here or not. There are midges though, jeez. Clyde windsurfing and sup. See, I could take the paddleboard on here as well, if it warms up a bit. Our summer seems to have died down a little bit at the moment. So yeah, so we're going for this walk down through Midgey Forest. And I've planned a 9.5 mile run for today that I'll do after my morning meeting. It's a Friday. Fridays are good because Fridays we finish work at 4 o'clock. We have a meeting at 3:30 to 4, which is like a knowledge exchange, which sometimes is good, but sometimes we don't really have a lot to talk about. And it just becomes kind of an excuse, I guess, for half an hour chat, I suppose, is always good with the team on a Friday afternoon. And then we finish at 4 o'clock generally. So I'm probably going to drive over to a biking area, a forest that I found, and go do some cycling tomorrow. My friend Dan is probably coming up somewhere. We're going to meet somewhere kind of in the middle. Probably in England. I'm still quite a ways away from the border, so I'll drive down to England. He's going to drive up, and we'll either meet in the Lake District or whatever is south of the Scottish border on the other side of the country. I don't even know what that is. It's not Yorkshire anymore, is it? So yeah, we'll probably meet somewhere in England and go camping next week. I have no idea what the plans are, whether Dan wants to do some mountain biking or some road biking. I know he doesn't run. Maybe I can get him out running. Or I don't know if we're taking the week off work. I personally don't mind. I'm looking old this morning. I need a facelift. Someone give me a facelift. Yeah, I don't mind taking the week off work if that's what it comes down to. But other than that, I have no plans at the moment. I'd like to get some riding done this weekend and see how things go. And then I'm slowly heading back down south. I've got a week and a half to make it back down south, so I'll do that. and I'm just going to navigate via bike routes. So there's a nice swan in the middle of the lake, and eventually make it down. He does like a good adventure, Alfie. He likes to sniff all his things. He likes to see new things. I'm talking about you. He likes to see what's around him. So he does enjoy this, or at least he appears to. He never actually told me, but he does appear to enjoy it. And he certainly looks ready when we go out for his morning walk, and he jumps out the van. And then he's happy to get back at the end of the walk, and he's usually tired. So I don't even know. I think that's been about a quarter of a mile so far, because it's so slow. Maybe half a mile, maybe a third. I don't know. Anyway, going to finish this walk and then get on with the day. Meeting at 9, and then I'll do my run after that, and then a bit of work, and then after lunch I will drive and move on to a bike place. And there is Formula 1 on this weekend, so the first practice is at 10:30, so I'll watch that. So that's my plan. Not much exciting, but this is where we are anyway. Is near Castle Semple in Scotland, an area that I've never actually explored. I was actually going to stay around this area a bit more until Dan messaged me and said, you know, what's happening about the camping. I thought that wasn't coming off. So I was just going to kind of mooch around this whole area a bit and just navigate from one bike trail to another. I've got Trail Forks on my phone, and it gives you areas where there are bike paths and the parking near them. So I was really just planning on doing that, but I don't mind going down south. I'd like to go into the Lake District, to be honest. If I can talk Dan into meeting me in the northern Lake District. Is that Cockermouth, is it? I don't know. Anyway, the northern part of the Lake District, and maybe over the week, if he's planning on staying the whole week, we kind of work our way back down south and end up around Broughton or Ulverston or somewhere around there, or Hawkshead. Or perhaps end up near Hawkshead, and then we can just head back home, or he can head back home when his family comes back off their holiday, and I'll continue making my way south a bit, and maybe go over to Gisborne Forest, things like that. So that's the plan for that. Anyway, this has been 8 minutes now, so that's more than my 5-minute update. So have a great day. I'm sure I'll catch you later. Cheers, bye. Oh, before I go, here's Alfie. Ta-ra.